In a quaint village nestled between rolling hills and lush forests, there lived a humble farmer named Benjamin. Benjamin was known far and wide for his generosity and kindness. Despite having a small plot of land, he always shared his harvest with those less fortunate. One day, a drought struck the village, leaving the land parched and barren. Crops withered, and streams dried up. The villagers grew worried as food became scarce, and despair settled upon them like a heavy fog. Despite facing the same hardships, Benjamin remained steadfast in his generosity. Every morning, he would venture into his fields, tending to the few crops that managed to survive. And every evening, he would divide whatever little he had among his neighbors. As days turned into weeks, Benjamin's kindness began to inspire others. Witnessing his selflessness, villagers started helping one another, sharing whatever they could spare. They formed a tight-knit community, united in their struggle against adversity. One evening, a weary traveler stumbled into the village. He was gaunt, his clothes tattered, and his face worn with exhaustion. Benjamin welcomed him into his home, offering him food and shelter. The traveler, touched by Benjamin's kindness, revealed himself to be a wandering sage. He spoke of a legend foretelling the arrival of a great storm that would end the drought and rejuvenate the land. But the storm could only be summoned by the seeds of generosity sown by the villagers. With renewed hope, the villagers came together, each contributing what they could to gather seeds of generosity. They shared their stories of kindness, compassion, and selflessness, planting the seeds deep within the soil of their hearts. Days passed, and dark clouds gathered on the horizon. Thunder rumbled, and rain poured from the heavens, drenching the earth and nourishing the parched land. The villagers rejoiced as life returned to the fields, and the once barren landscape bloomed with vibrant colors. The sage, true to his word, had brought forth the storm that ended the drought. But it was the seeds of generosity sown by Benjamin and his fellow villagers that had summoned its arrival. From that day forward, the village prospered, its fields abundant with harvest, and its people bound together by the spirit of generosity. Benjamin's simple acts of kindness had sparked a chain reaction that transformed the village into a beacon of hope and compassion for all who passed through its gates. And so, the story of Benjamin and the seeds of generosity spread far and wide, reminding all who heard it of the power of kindness to overcome even the greatest of hardships. For in a world where storms may rage and droughts may parch the land, it is the seeds of generosity that truly nourish the soul and bring forth new life.